Today's lesson is on enlargement using a negative scale factor. So I'm going to run through some examples with you. So in this first example we've got shape A and we want to enlarge it by a scale factor of -1 and our centre of enlargement is 0,6. So our centre of enlargement will be here. Now when we did this for a positive scale factor, we started by counting how many squares our centre of enlargement was from a corner of the shape. So if I choose this corner here, my centre of enlargement, I need to go 2 steps to the right to get to that corner. And when we did this for positive scale factor, we then times that number by the scale factor. Now the negative part of the scale factor changes the direction. So for my new corner, instead of going 2 right, I'm going to times it by 1, which keeps it as 2, but change the direction. So I'm going to go 2 squares to the left. So my new corner will be here. So I'm just going to repeat that for every corner. So to get to this corner here, I need to go from my centre of enlargement 2 right and 2 up. Now timesing those numbers by 1 keeps them both as 2s, but then I need to change the direction. So instead of going right, I'm going to go left. Instead of going up, I'm going to go down. So my new corner, remember we always count from the centre of enlargement, the new corner is 2 left and 2 down. So that's here. Now if I do this corner next, from my centre of enlargement, it's 2 up and 4 right. Timesing those numbers by 1 keeps them the same, and the minus changes them to down and left. So from my centre of enlargement, I am going to go 2 down and 4 left, and this will be my new corner. I'm just going to do this for every single corner. So this one here is 1 up and 4 right. So the opposite will be 1 down and 4 left. This corner here is 5 to the right of my centre of enlargement. So my new corner will be 5 to the left. This corner here is 4 right of the centre of enlargement. So my new one will be 4 left. Just going to join these up so I don't get confused as to which order they get joined up in. Then I've got this one here, 1 down, 4 right. So the reverse will be 1 up, 4 left. And then I've got this one here, 1 down, 3 right. So for my new shape, that's 1 up and 3 left. And then this corner here is my last corner, and it's 3 right, so I will need to go 3 left. So your new shape, if your scale factor is 1, your new shape should be the same size as your old shape, but it will have been rotated by 180 degrees. So my shape has turned 180 degrees. Now we can do the same check that we did with the positive scale factors, because our corners should all line up through the centre of enlargement. So this corner matches to this corner and it lines up with the centre of enlargement. This corner matches to this corner and it lines up with my centre of enlargement. And all of them should line up. I'm not going to draw them all in, but I can see they're all going to line up with my centre of enlargement. So you can draw those lines in to test. So that was a scale factor of -1. If you've got a negative scale factor of a different number, then you'll need to times your measurements as well. So if we have a go at enlarging shape B about the point 3 - 1, so that's this point here. If I look at this corner of my triangle first of all, then to get from my centre of enlargement to that corner, I go 2 right and 1 down. My scale factor this time is -3, so I need to times these measurements by 3. So that gives me 6 and 3. And the minus tells me to change the direction as well. So I'm going to go left and up. So from my centre of enlargement, 6 left and 3 up means my new corner will be here. This corner here is 3 right and 1 down. So when I times that by 3, that will give me 9 and 3. And when I change the directions, it will give me left and up. So I need to go 9 left and 3 up. So my new corner will be here. And then for the last corner on this shape, from my centre of enlargement, I go 3 right and 2 up. So if I times that by 3, that gives me 9 and 6. The minus tells me to change the direction, so that's left and down. So from my centre of enlargement, 9 left and 6 down, so my new corner is here. So if I join up those corners, that will give me the image for this enlargement. And again, we can check all of our corners line up with our centre of enlargement. So if I join up these corners, they go through the centre of enlargement. My right angled corner, that goes through the centre of enlargement, and the other corner, that goes through my centre of enlargement. So this time, because it's a negative scale factor, it's been turned 180 degrees, it's got a 180 degree rotation about the centre, but it is also 3 times bigger. So we get a similar shape rather than a congruent shape. And there's a rotation and an enlargement going on within these. Okay, I'm going to set you a worksheet to have a go at. If you can print the worksheet out, brilliant. I know a lot of you do have printers, but quite a lot of you don't. If you don't have a printer, try to just do the work on your screen, work out where the shape would go, and then check on the answers that you would have put the shape in the right place.